Ever wonder how many ways there are to tell a love story? Well, stick around because you're about to find out. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the deep sea of cinematic romance, fishing out the top 10 love stories that stole our hearts, stirred our emotions, and made us look at love from different perspectives. Our selection criteria? A mix of storytelling, emotional depth, performances, cultural impact, and yes, that unique twist to the tale of love. Remember though, love and movies, both highly subjective. So if your favorite isn't here, drop us a comment. But before we dive in, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bells so you won't miss our latest videos. Kicking off our list at number 10, imagine falling in love with your AI. That's the unique twist in Her. This film showed us that a man and his operating system could have more chemistry than most real-life couples. Joaquin Phoenix's performance makes us question what we perceive as performance. As riveting as this love story is, we would advise not turning your Siri or Alexa into your next significant other.
I've never loved anyone the way I love you.
True that, Theodore. It's intriguing to consider how our relationships with AI might evolve in the future. Will they become more personal, more emotional, or will we always view them as tools? Her really pushes us to ponder these questions. At number 9, we have The Fault in Our Stars. A tale of star-crossed lovers, it deals with the heart-wrenching reality of love amidst mortality. But remember folks, while this film is bound to make you shed tears, we kindly ask that you don't contribute to a global shortage of tissues.
You gave me a forever within the numbered days, and for that I am eternally grateful.
A beautifully poignant line from a beautifully poignant movie. The Fault in Our Stars really emphasizes the intensity of love when time is short, reminding us to cherish each moment. And now at number 8, we're taking a step back in time with An Affair to Remember. This classic film starring Cary Grant and Deborah Kerr not only epitomizes the romance genre, but also inspired countless other films. From Sleepless in Seattle to Love Affair, the impact of this movie is widely seen and deeply felt in the world of cinema.
I was looking up. It was the nearest thing to heaven. You were there.
Such a classic line from a truly romantic movie. An Affair to Remember still has the ability to melt hearts and bring tears to our eyes. And now let's move on to number 7, Pride and Prejudice. The dialogue in this film is so rich, it could give Mr. Darcy a run for his money. Here's a line that still gives us goosebumps.
You have bewitched me, body and soul, and I love you.
Just like Mr. Darcy's timeless confession, this classic tale of love transcending societal norms continues to bewitch audiences, doesn't it? It's a testament to Austen's genius that her narrative still resonates with us today. At number 6, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind takes us on a journey where love and memory loss intertwine. Ever wished you could erase some memories? Be careful what you wish for. You might end up in a love story that is more of a maze than your worst nightmare. Oh, Joel, if only love was that simple, right? But then again, it's the complexities of love that make it worthwhile. At number 5, we're presenting The Princess Bride. This film brilliantly combines comedy, adventure, and romance, transcending traditional genre boundaries. It shows us that a love story doesn't have to be just a melodrama. It can be fun, whimsical, and an adventure in its own right.
You can die too for all I care.
Short, sweet, and full of meaning, Wesley's famous line reminds us that sometimes love is communicated through actions, not words. The Princess Bride continues to charm audiences with its clever writing, unique characters, and timeless love story. Number 4 is Baz Luhrmann's Romeo plus Juliet, a contemporary adaptation of the classic Shakespearean tragedy. By maintaining the original dialogue in a modern-day setting, Luhrmann shows us that love, passion, and conflict are timeless, resonating across centuries. A beautiful metaphor for love and admiration, the star-crossed lovers Romeo and Juliet show us that love can be profound, transformative, and tragically, dangerously intense. It's a reminder of the poignancy of first love and the lengths one will go to preserve it. Coming in at number 3, Titanic not only swept audiences off their feet, but also the ship off its course. An epic, tragic love story that reminds us to seize the day, even when that day may be our last. Celine Dion fans, I hope you caught that reference.
I'm the king of the world!
Well, Jack, we all wish we could share that sentiment, but alas, we'll have to settle for being kings and queens of our own little worlds. Moving on from the icy waters of the Titanic, let's journey to the heat and drama of the American South with our next film. At number 2, we've got Gone with the Wind, a film so dramatic it makes the Kardashians look tame. It's a tale of how love and loss can change a person, often in ways they never anticipated. And guys, remember, after all, tomorrow is another day.
As God is my witness, they're not going to lick me. I'm going to live through this, and when it's all over, I'll never be hungry again.
Well, Scarlett, if that isn't a statement of sheer determination, I don't know what is. Now, before we reveal our top pick, let's quickly acknowledge some honorable mentions, and if you're enjoying this video, feel free to share it with your friends. First, Before Sunrise, directed by Richard Linklater, a film that reminds us of the beauty and fleeting connections. Then there's La La Land, directed by Damien Chazelle, a modern musical that beautifully captures the highs and lows of pursuing dreams and love. And of course, The Notebook, directed by Nick Cassavetes, an unforgettable tale of love transcending the barriers of time and illness. These films, though not in our top 10, have touched our hearts in their unique ways. And the moment we've all been waiting for, the number 1 spot goes to Casablanca. This classic gem of cinema not only ticks all our boxes, but overflows them. With Humphrey Bogart's and Ingrid Bergman's unforgettable performances and the poignant storytelling, Casablanca has an irreplaceable spot in cinematic history. It's a love story that goes beyond the personal, making sacrifices for the greater good. Talk about a unique twist on love. There you have it, our rundown of the top 10 love movies that keep our hearts and our DVD players running. Have a different favorite? In the spirit of Scarlett O'Hara from Gone with the Wind. We can't wait to see your suggestions in the comments. So, go ahead, share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to know your favorites. And don't forget to subscribe for more movie magic. See you in our next video.